Alright guys, we're going to pretend that this is a new video. Well, it really is a new video. We're going to pretend today's Saturday, even though today's still Friday. I just finished that last video. It's saving to my phone right now. As soon as it saves, I'll upload. Remembered a few things. While I was playing with that, I responded to the comments from 2 days videos ago about getting my house ready for the guests. So I want to say, just the way I'm wired, I said this in yesterday's video for you guys, and I just said it to myself 20 minutes ago. When it comes to helping out others, I have no problem. I'll do anything to help out with other people. I think a lot of it has to be with being around other people really helps. Doing stuff for me, it's just, I've never been able to help myself in this type of a way, with the exception of like cleanliness. When it comes to toilet, I guarantee you I have the cleanest toilet at any given time on the eastern side of the Mississippi. And a clean shower. Like, those things really get to me. The second I see an ant, like, in my kitchen, that will all get, like, sprayed down, wiped down. But when it comes to organization, yeah, right. Then someone had mentioned trash. I just kind of want to point out those big boxes, they're trash. That's trash. That's what the bed came in for the guest room. Although it is trash, the mechanic for my company's trucks, we keep our trucks on his property, and it's just gravel. He lays on cardboard. He puts cardboard on the gravel when he has to get under a truck or under a vehicle. So I'm going to offer those to him. The problem is I haven't been to his property in a good week and a half, 2 weeks maybe, because I'm driving the rental truck, which is stored at the bakery half a mile away, and this week I'm doing a box truck thing. So I'm hanging onto that cardboard because I have the space to, and I can, and it's not a hassle to take to my company's mechanic when the time allows me to do so. Also, when it comes to trash, the way they do things here in Tennessee, I feel like I explained this in a video, but either way, just a quick refresher, at least in my area, my region, everything goes in the trash can. And every single week that I've been here, the trash can has been full. It has not always been emptied. They've been great the last couple of weeks. It's been fully emptied. My first few weeks here, it was hardly getting emptied. So in terms of getting rid of trash, which someone mentioned in a comment was, the term they used was rubbish. It's kind of hard to do, a little slower. Green waste, on the other hand, literally goes in the street, and they come by and pick it up. So I'm making progress, and especially after Robin and Aaron visited me now 2 days ago for you guys, as far as these videos are concerned. Huge progress, and I will probably do a really good job of keeping everything all nice and clean. You can see the cabinets are still open from yesterday's video when I showed you guys. The ones that are closed on purpose. Don't ask, don't tell. And what am I trying to say? Yeah, I'll stay on top of it. Except, there might be one thing that I'll probably struggle on. I'll do my best not to. But dishes. If I had a dishwasher, I would stay on top of them. The manually getting my hands in there and doing the dishes, it's a struggle. So anyway, guys, I will see you later today. Well, it'll be tomorrow for me, today for you guys. Hopefully cleaning or organizing, straightening the garage and the shed. Although, assuming, I'm still waiting for final word from Curtis about St. Louis, assuming that that's not going on, I might tell my boss I'm available to work tomorrow night, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get a load tomorrow night. Another part of me wants to just be off and probably go to church. There is a church I'm curious about 45 minutes to an hour away, and they do have a Saturday night service. And I haven't been to church in a really long time. So I would like to do that. Anyway, I will see you guys in a little bit, organizing the garage. Alright guys, today was supposed to be organized garage and shed day. That could still happen. But I woke up and it was 4 o'clock. And on my way home from work this morning, because I got home a little late, had a little delay at work. I got back, long story short, they were playing a little. I took a key for the truck home. There's 2 keys. Yesterday. Didn't realize I took it home. It was in my pocket. Didn't know it was in my pocket. Get to work yesterday. Didn't find the key. Silly me, didn't know that it was in my own pocket. So I go inside the Penske building, get their key, so I could go about my day. going about my day, I discover in my pocket the other key. So I had two keys. One belongs in the Penske building, where the truck is stored. So I get back from the route, and I make a walk around the building looking for like a mailbox or a key drop box to get the key back into the building. And I fully expected the building to be locked up and closed. And I left one key in the truck. That's how it goes. One key in the truck, one key in the Penske building. So I left the key in the truck in its hiding place. I don't think you're going to go there and it's just an ignition. It's not. Anyway, so I tried all the doors because it's like, what the heck? You know, maybe someone's home or, someone's there. I hope no one lives there. One of the doors was unlocked, and their alarm was set. And when the unlocked door just opened, just with pulling, nothing special, the alarm went off. So, little delay getting home, dealing with that. Right away, I called local police department, told them, no rush, here's what happened, blah, blah, blah. And they asked that I stay on site and actually talk to a police officer. 2 police officers showed up. Just by looking at them, their combined age is probably about 35. I meant to ask them for their age, but when they said that I was free to go, I wanted to come home, shower, go to bed. But by the time I got home, because it's an hour drive, driving to this box truck, Home Depot was about to open. And sun was up, and I was feeling a lot less tired. So I went and bought a fire pit. So anyway, fast forward, so I buy the fire pit, I come home, shower, go to sleep. I wake up and it's 4 o'clock. And so with that hour, I set up the fire pit for the most part. I forgot a bag of sand, which I should have known better. But I also want to go to church. I think I told you guys that. I haven't been to church in a long time. I need to leave basically right now. It's now 5 o'clock. I'm gonna put a nicer shirt on than this. It's still probably a t-shirt, but one without a bunch of holes in it. Go to church. Haven't been there in a while. It's like 40 minutes away too, and their service is at 6, and they start right on time. In fact, they actually probably start about 5:59 and 50 seconds, which is really cool. That's how my church in California would start, and that's something that really drew me to them was punctuality. I love that. So that's all I did was I set up the fire pit. So I'm gonna go to church. Then I'm gonna pick up a bag of sand, come back here to my fire pit and burn some stuff. And maybe while I'm burning, I'll get to organizing and straightening things out. I shared this with you guys. I had made a clip in front of Home Depot, but turned into like a 10-minute monologue. So I just deleted it. But what was I gonna say? If I remember, I'll tell you guys. I totally forgot where I was going with that. Now I remember. It's only been like 4 seconds. The fire pit. On the property that I rent, I have, I think, 10 trees. And I'm surrounded by bushes, shrub, and more trees. So every day I get a bunch of just little sticks that have fallen off in the wind. When a big storm comes through, I get even more sticks and chunks of wood. They'll fall off the tree and onto the property. So far, no damage. My only real concern is to my truck. The house I don't care about. But that's what renting is for, and renter's insurance and all that fun stuff. And yeah, so far I've been either taking it to my neighbors who have an abundance of stuff on their own, but they burn, and plus my stuff, the pile's starting to stack up a little bit, or I leave it in the front and let the green waste people take it. Well, I like a good bonfire, just sitting out by the fire, have a beer, contemplate life. That's one of my favorite things to do. So I went ahead and bought my own fire pit, and I'll be burning my own shrubbery from now on. I got a pile of stuff in the backyard I inherited with the house that's become a haven for mosquitoes that the rental agency said that I can get rid of. The fence next to my neighbor's house, they have a fence. They had a fence. The fence is still there, but they put it up to keep their dog secured. And but that leaves maybe 2.5, 3 feet before the property line. And in that 2.5, 3 feet, some parts are darn near a foot deep in leaves that have also become a haven for mosquitoes as well as snakes. So with my fire pit, my goal is to basically burn whatever stuff falls onto my property. The property that I rent. It's weird saying mine. I feel like if I was to say mine, it means I own it. Falls onto my property, so burn those leaves, burn the shrubs, and twigs, and whatnot. And then some of the wood that I inherited with the house, I need to cut up. So that'll be good to fire up the old chainsaw and get that wood cut up, get it burned. But I need a bag of sand. So I'm gonna shush. I'm gonna end this clip. Put on a good T-shirt and go to church. And then I'll come back. I'll for sure have a fire. It'll be dark, but I don't care. Neighbors are cool as long as I'm not making a bunch of noise and keeping them awake. No one around here cares what you do, which is really cool. So then I'll have a little fire, try to stay on my work clock, routine, schedule, and probably organize my garage at least a little bit. So that's all, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Alright, guys. Finally getting organized. Or starting. I haven't even started yet. But here's the garage before. Just basically, I feel like stuff's all over the place. That toilet, that's the original toilet with the came with the house. I'm gonna trash it because I'm gonna leave the toilet that I bought here, and everything else just it's like randomly thrown around and in places. I want to get rid of it. I went ahead and had a fire. Got a fire going. Just off dry leaves, twigs, cardboard, and a lighter. So I actually got the fire pit to burn off the leaves. I think I told you guys that. So breaking it in, tried to break it in earlier with an audience of little kids, and they all wanted to help throw stuff in, and it was a disaster. So it just didn't go anywhere. They were giving it way too much fuel for every other element we had for a fire. So anyway, they're all in bed. It's like 1 in the morning right now. But just trying to stay on my schedule for work, my body, my internal clock, keep that ready, going. But anyway, gonna enjoy the fire. I'm probably not gonna add anything more to it because couldn't really find much in the dark, and I know I don't have that many twigs. I have a lot of big stuff, so tomorrow I'll probably cut the big stuff up. But most importantly, gonna get this a little bit more organized. Get the stuff I'm not gonna use, like my carpet cleaner right there, to the back, because there's no carpet in the house. I'll never need it, so move stuff around. It shouldn't be too big of a task at all. Alright, guys, a little update on the garage situation, so I can wrap this video up and start again whenever. It's currently, well, Tuesday morning technically, Monday night for me. I started working on the garage, pulled everything out, was kind of good, and I needed to take care of a few things. The rototiller, you saw in the last clip, it had the pink poster on it. I'm not going to use that while I'm renting. It's got a gas in it with high amounts of ethanol and whatever else California throws into their fuel, and it'll gel up and get all gummy and gooky. So I took care of that. I pulled it outside, drained the majority of the gas out of it, put a little bit of ethanol stabilizer in it, and then I ran it dry. I put the stabilizer in it so whatever gets into the carburetor, it's not going to build up and get all gunky. So hopefully next time I use it, I can put just straight regular gas in it and not have any issues whatsoever, because that could be really pricey or time consuming if I were to do it myself, to clean out the fuel tank, the fuel lines, the carburetor, and everything else. So I wanted to get that taken care of. My generator, the same thing, because I hardly use it, but I still want fuel in it ready to go in case the power ever goes out. The power did go out before Robin and Aaron came and helped me get everything straightened out for their little visit. That was a little scary, but I'd like a generator to at least keep my fridge going if the power were ever out for a period of time, and to run the portable air conditioner in my room so I can at least get some sleep. So took care of that. The pressure washer I've already ran and I've only put regular gas in it, so that'll be good for whenever I need it next. Lawnmower, same thing. It's only ever had real ethanol-free gas in it. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, and then when I pulled the rototiller out, part of it, somewhere I still need to clean the rototiller off and find out exactly where, but I have an oil leak. So then what I did, yesterday I didn't do much. I went outside with the intent of doing it, but then the little neighbors from next door came over and played with them, hung out with them, played with squirt guns, and I had a hose, so I kind of won that. But then when they went to bed, I just cleaned up the oil spill in the garage, put everything in there. But then that's kind of where I'm at with that. So I've had 3 days off. I did not work Saturday night at all, or Saturday afternoon, Sunday, or today, Monday. Hopefully I can get back to work tomorrow. We'll see. Today my boss offered it to me off. I went ahead and said yes because I had higher expectations of what I was going to do with myself. If he gives me that same option tomorrow, I'm going to say I'd prefer to work because at some point I got to go make money. So 3 days off is plenty. I need to get back into the swing of things. Trying to think. I did do some phone call work. A piece of mail from my insurance for renters and auto got misplaced, and I just found it a couple of days ago. And it was basically saying, send us another proof of address or we're going to cancel your policy. And I got a notice in the mail today saying that they were going to cancel my policy on the 1st of July, but I'd already sent them in more proofs of address, what they needed, but only like 3 or 4 days ago. So hopefully I'm good to, they'll be good when they receive that. I resent in more proofs of address along with their cancellation notice. So hopefully they'll get that in the mail by July 1st, and I'll be good to go. I hope. They did give me an email address to scan stuff, and I found out my printer thing does not scan to my phone or to Google, which my printer at home that my parents have, that one will go straight to Google, and I can attach it as an email and send it off. So I might just take pictures of the documents and then email them to those people, and hopefully it's all the same thing to them. I hope. Just to, protect myself a little bit. I do not want to go through that insurance hunt again if I can help it. So anyway, that's where the garage stands. Getting it organized. Gonna wait because I want to get that oil spill cleaned up. I put the rototiller, not the smartest thing in the world, but that's what I did. Just put it in a different part of the garage, and I'll keep an eye on it and see exactly where the oil is coming from. When I looked under it myself, there were a couple spots where it could have been coming from, but I want to find out for sure what exactly is leaking. And really, I should have cleaned up the rototiller first when I had it outside, so when it starts leaking again, I could keep track of it and get that fixed. So trying to think what else. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and end this, guys. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll get another video whenever there is one. As you guys have noticed, when I'm working, I generally don't put out a video. So we'll see, because I know I did tell you guys several videos ago, when I get in the swing of things with my work, I would kind of show you guys more what I do, delivering bread, and I still intend on doing that. Just kind of a matter of time until I get a route, and I have enough confidence in the route that I can slow down at different parts to show you guys those different parts, but still complete the route in a timely manner. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys later.